Good evening, YouTube. This 1984 Terminator here, and tonight I've got a little bit different of a video for you guys. One thing you guys should know about me is that I read a lot. Yes, I have a lot of comic books, but I also have a lot of novels as well. I mean, I read novels, you know, when I have some spare time, and you know, I also game as well. So there's that too. But yeah, guys, this is my top 5 favorite authors. And I read a little bit of everything. I read detective fiction. I read mysteries. I read thrillers. I read suspense, horror. Haven't read any romance novels. Science fiction. I've read a little bit, not too much. I've read some fantasy, like George R.R. Martin and Tolkien. But these are my top 5, guys, and please let me know in the comment box below who your top 5 favorite authors are in terms of novels, and if you don't read novels and comic books or whatnot. So yeah, guys, let's get started, shall we, and enjoy the video. My number 5 favorite author is Tom Clancy. The first Tom Clancy book I ever read was The Hunt for Red October, which I really enjoyed. And these two are part of the Jack Ryan series, Patriot Games and Clear and Present Danger. Both of these were made into a movie with Harrison Ford as Jack Ryan. If you guys have watched the movie and not read the books, please do yourselves a favor and read these books. These were great books. But you have to read the Jack Ryan series in order, as there's a lot that happens in that storyline there with Jack. So definitely do yourselves a favor and pick up this series. This was just great. My number 4 favorite author is Robert Crais. The reason I'm holding up these two is because this is an Elvis Cole novel and this is a Joe Pike novel. Joe Pike is more of the doesn't talk very much, but he's like the ass kicker of the two. Elvis Cole, he can kick somebody's ass if he needs to, but he's more the investigative character. But yeah, these two books were fantastic. I could not put these books down when I started them. I finished them almost in just over one setting. The pages flew by. The action was top notch. Just some of the situations these two would find themselves in is just great. You know, the writing was great, and if you guys out there who read Michael Connelly, I like Michael Connelly as well, and you also want another detective fiction author, definitely do yourselves a favor, pick up Robert Crais. Especially these two books. Excellent. My number 3 favorite author is Dean Koontz. And the reason I'm holding up these two is because these two are 2 of his best books that I've read so far. I just finished this one, and this one actually is a blend of sci-fi, romance, suspense, action, and you know, same thing with this. Both of these were fantastic books, just excellent. I'm glad I started reading Dean Koontz. These two were just wow. I can't say enough good things about these 2 books. I still have other books to read by Dean Koontz, but so far, definitely do yourselves a favor, if you like suspense, pick these 2 books up. My number 2 favorite author, Stephen King. Gunslinger, Dark Tower Book 1, and It. I have other books by Stephen King, but these are the 2 easiest ones to access. But yeah, I've read these 2 already. Fantastic books. I'm slowly starting to build my Stephen King collection. I have more books by him as well, but it's going to take me a while. And you know, he's from Maine like me, so you can't go wrong with Stephen King, especially when it comes to horror and, you know, the fantasy and whatnot. So yeah, and I'm really looking forward to reading his his first delve into a detective fiction with Mr. Mercedes. I want to see how that book is, how that turns out. I'm also looking forward to Doctor Sleep as well, which is a sequel to The Shining. And probably my favorite author is Clive Cussler, especially the Dirk Pitt series. This is Pacific Vortex. This is the first Dirk Pitt novel. Even though this was published after Mediterranean Caper, this is Dirk Pitt's origin story, so to speak. This is what happens before Mediterranean Caper. So anyone who's interested in some good old action adventure fiction, definitely do yourselves a favor, pick up Clive Cussler if you haven't yet, but definitely start with this one. Even though this was published after Mediterranean Caper, start with this one first, Pacific Vortex. But I must say that this is probably the best Dirk Pitt book I've read so far. Raise the Titanic. Just the amount of detail that Cussler goes into describing the Titanic, and you know what the crew find on it is just outstanding. Dirk Pitt's not in here as much as he is in the previous books, but still, when Dirk is featured in here, just great. I haven't read Kurt Austin's series. I have read some of the Isaac Bell series. That series is good. The only Oregon Files book I've read is Golden Buddha, and I have not read any of the Fargo series. So, yeah. Dirk Pitt series, 2 thumbs up from me. So far, 2 thumbs up from me. So, yeah, guys, that was my top 5 favorite authors. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and this is 1984 Terminator here, guys. I'll catch you guys later.